Good morning. My name is Guzarme Muñez, and today I am going to present to you a sustainable tourism project proposal with the title Renewable Eating Utensils for the Tourists of Boracay. This project proposal is designed for the destination of Boracay Island, Philippines. To give you a short description, Boracay Island is one of the top destinations in the Philippines. It is blessed with a long stretch of powdery white sand beach, which became most famous for, as well as its crystal clear azure water, stunning sunset, and more. The island doesn't fall short on adventures and activities for people of all ages. You may ask me, why did I choose Boracay for this project? Well, we all know that Boracay Island was once temporarily closed back in 2018 due to rehabilitation because it became so polluted with improper waste management of plastics, which is just one of the main reasons. After these issues, and when Boracay opened again, it took a step into practicing sustainability. And one of their campaign is reducing the use of plastics, since it is not renewable and non-biodegradable. That is when I came up with this project that will surely help them in that cause, in reducing plastics. The scope of this project is to implement in the district Boracay, which have a total area of 10.32 square kilometers, which is under the jurisdiction of 3 barangays in Malay Aklan, namely the Balabag, Manok-Manok, and Yapa. This project requires every tourist in those areas to use bamboo-made eating utensils and bottle. I will give you a short description of the problem through the background. But first, let us define first eating utensils. So eating utensils or cutleries comprises of any handheld implement for eating such as knives, forks, and spoons. These can be more seen and used in an establishment which offers food and beverage services, and one of which is the tourism and hospitality industry. In every destination, food stores or restaurants are always present. And with the growing number of tourists, larger numbers of eating utensils are used. However, to gain more profit, many food establishments buy and use kitchen tools, including cutleries that are cheap. But unfortunately, those are made of plastic materials, which are not renewable, since the source of most plastics are fossil fuels, a limited and non-renewable resources. Plastic persists in the environment for hundreds of years, causing harm to animals and to the environment as well, making most of tourism destinations polluted through to improper waste management of plastics. Also, single-use plastic cutleries has especially become easily disposable, leading to plastic pollution and environmental degradation. A most common example of plastic cutleries that are readily disposed of includes straws, forks, spoons, plastic cups or plastic bottles, and plastic plates. Some of the environmental impacts of plastics eating utensils are: number 1, pollution of waterways. Number 2, endangers wildlife. Number 3, high carbon footprint. Number 4, extinction of marine species. Number 5, degradation of the environment. Number 6, air pollution. Number 7, plastic is slowly covering the surface of the earth. And number 8, harmful to the health of humans. So, in exchange of plastic, the most renewable product is bamboo. Bamboo is a fast-growing, renewable, and easy-to-grow material that requires zero chemicals and pesticides. It can be grown all throughout the world and has countless uses both in and outside the home. Although utensils that are made of steels are also renewable, it still has an impact to the environment, such as air emissions, wastewater contaminants, hazardous waste, and solid waste because it is not biodegradable, and so many of these can be seen on trash. With that, bamboos are way better to use for cutleries and eating utensils. Going back to Boracay Island, since it started its sustainability practices, including reducing the use of plastics, this project will help the destination with that campaign by requiring every tourist to buy the eating utensils that are made in bamboo, which is offered by the district Boracay itself. Also, the destination will earn from it as well that can be of use for the future development. Let us now go to the beneficiaries. The project beneficiaries of implementing renewable eating utensils for tourists of Boracay are those who will derive some benefit from this, which are the District Boracay, the tourists, and the environment. Moving on, the target date for implementing this project is from August 2021 to September 2022 tentatively. Then, in the indicators, it falls under the environmental, economic, and socio-cultural. This project, on the other hand, may encounter risks that can be controllable and uncontrollable. Those can be loss of stocks, calamities, and loss of tourist interest. After assessing the risk, developing the mitigation strategy happens next. With the given possible risks of this project, the plan and action that could be done to reduce it is to number 1, produce higher numbers of bamboo-made eating utensils and bottles to be stocked, and or, before the stock lasts, new production must take place. Number 2, calamities are uncontrollable, but for the product not to be ruined, it should be placed somewhere that it won't get wet or affected. The number 3, if ever a tourist disagrees to avail the product, they must be reminded that it is required for them to have it before they visit the Boracay Island. But if they insist, the transaction may be unsettled or their visit be dismissed. Finally, for the recommendations, as a student and as a researcher, I recommend this project with the title Renewable Eating Utensils for the Tourists of Boracay to be implemented not just in the chosen destination but even in other places in the Philippines. Because I know the negative impact of using plastics in our environment and how it badly affects us and the animals as well. Plastic cutleries is one of the larger contributors of plastic waste in our surroundings. But this project will replace it with a bamboo-made eating utensils and bottle which is totally renewable and biodegradable. Lastly, upholding its commitment towards the green movement, the District Boracay, through this implementation, will finally reduce the use of plastic, which is a non-recyclable waste that causes the main pollution of the place. This is what this project is all about. I hope I make myself clear. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.